Okay, so the next line, line 88, ties together a lot of things. It does our entire scale of C major scale, which is concert B flat, right? Trumpets and cornets are what we call B flat instruments. That means when we play a C, it actually sounds like a B flat on the piano. How cool is that? All right, so let's just say it through. We'll say the scale part first. All right, here goes. Ready, count. Ta, 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 rest. Okay? And then play it on one note. Let's do F. 1, 2, 3. And then you can play it with the entire notes, okay? So just kind of go through them. They're all notes that you know, plus the new B and high C, right? All right, so that's the scale section of it. Now the arpeggio, a lot of times people will say, what's an arpeggio? So I say it's another Italian word. And an arpeggio means the notes of a chord that are played one after the other, not simultaneously. So the definition of a chord is when you have two or more tones or notes played at the same time. So if you take the notes of a chord and you play them one after the other or individually, they call that an arpeggio. Okay? If we had a whole bunch of people here, I could have you each play one note of that arpeggio and you could hear how it makes a chord. But unfortunately, it's just me. All right, now let's say the rhythm of the arpeggio. It's pretty easy. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta 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 ta. Rest. All right, and then want to play it on one note. Let's make it a D this time. 1, 2, 3. All right, and then finally you play the actual notes. Now, notice how the arpeggio goes up and it comes back down, right? So you want to make sure the pitches do that. All right, here goes the arpeggio. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's the sound of the arpeggio. And then finally we have chords, which is the divisi part, which is upper or lower. All right, I think I can let you figure that out. That's pretty easy. So work on your C major scale. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll play the whole thing all the way through, and when I get to the chords, I'll pick one or the other. I'm not sure which I'll do right now. I'll surprise myself. Here goes, from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, so there you have it. That's the C major scale skill, concert B flat. Have fun.